In today's video, we are going to be talking about how I choose what price goes on what rabbit. So I have my buck, three rabbits that are either being shown or already sold. So one is pending, one is sold, and the other one's being shown during the summer. And then so my buck's over here, and then my doe that I'm holding back is over there. So if I decided to sell Mr. Bugs here, I would sell him for a decent price. He has won a lot of ribbons so far, and he's just a really, really sweet buck, and I would probably sell him for at least $70 to $80. Because I would go higher if he was pedigreed, but he is not. So that is just my thoughts on why. He is about to be a dad of 2 litters. I have one already left, one babies, but I have 3 does over in my colony style, which I'll actually be putting bugs over there during the summer. And so is his daughter. It is okay to breed them together. It's just line breeding to see what kind of genetics will come out of him with her matched, and it'll be strictly just meat. So that is a little snippet of it, but yes, he would probably be around $80. He is, like I said, super, super sweet. He's won, I think, 4 ribbons so far, and he is going to be shown at every single show that I go to because he is a really nice buck. He is not the perfect buck. He's never going to win, but he is a good enough buck that I enjoy showing him, and I would like to keep him in my rabbitry because he's such a nice buck, and I don't have to worry about him hurting one of my other rabbits. Okay, we're gonna go on to the next. So basically all of his babies, I was pricing them for $50. I already sold one. The person who bought the rabbit, actually gave me $30, which was $20 less than what I asked for the rabbit. I didn't realize how much money she gave me until the next day because I wasn't paying attention. It wasn't more about the money, it was more that this kid was getting a new show rabbit and a rabbit for his next shows. It's gonna be his breeder rabbit. So I was listing that one for $50. It was my second best doe. I also really wanted to keep her, but I can't keep a whole bunch of rabbits because I don't have the finished setup yet. So I did sell her and I got $30. So one of the bucks back behind me, he's selling for $10, which seems it's not a lot. I just basically need him gone. He's going to Michigan with me to go to his new owner to be meat, which is fine. He was shown. And then 3 does out of this next litter are already bought for $15 each, which also is going with him. They will be breeders, and they will be living on a homestead where either if they do not produce, they will be eaten, or if all their babies will be eaten and everything will be used, which is part of owning meat rabbits. The 3 rabbits in the colony, the 3 does, I sold them for $10 each. So should be getting some money back into the rabbitry soon. If I did sell Lavender, I'd probably sell her for $40 because she is not red. She's not pedigreed. She's not a very nice doe to bucks, so you have to be very careful when you're breeding them. That's why I don't breed them in the cages. I breed them on my table, which you guys are currently sitting on. She is a great mother. She doesn't care when I go and touch all of her babies. She doesn't purposely kill her babies or anything. She's just not the sweetest to my bucks, and she's not the sweetest when she is pregnant or when she is still open. So I would probably sell her for $40, $30 to $40, depending on how old she is. Bugs is turning 4 this year, or wait, no, he turned 3 this year, I think, or 4, I don't know. He's around the 3 to 4 range. Lavender is turning 2 in January. Yeah, in January. And these guys aren't even a year old yet. So that's what I'm thinking on them. So that's all my rabbits outside currently. If I rehomed Miss Maple, I would probably sell her for $50. She has a pedigree. She is a proven doe. I don't know if she's currently pregnant. She is supposed to, but we're in her due date range, and I don't think she is, but she has had 1 litter so far, and they did not make it. They were stillborn at birth. So that is, I would rehome her for a pet home, not a breeder home. I just want at least a few babies out of her to be shown, because that is currently what I'm into. I love showing the rabbits, and I love learning about everything about rabbits, all the genetics and everything. So there is that. She would go to a pet home because she is turning 5 next year. She's turning 5 in 2026. And my last rabbit is Mr. Wynn. He is a buck. He is not a year old yet. He does have papers, so he is pedigreed. We paid $100 for him, so we would probably sell him for $120 to get a little bit of money back for keeping him for as long as we have. And he just got showed at a show, so we're gonna probably keep him, and we'll find out what we're doing with him. We might end up selling him, might get him a girlfriend, we don't know yet. But yes, if we did sell him, we'd probably sell him for around $120, $130, depending on how far he goes in his showing career and depending on how old he is. But yeah, that is basically all the rabbits, and I'm going to talk about my new does that I'm bringing in. So I am bringing in a new blue New Zealand doe, and then I think I'm either getting a blue New Zealand buck or a black New Zealand buck, which will be pedigreed. I am starting to get into all pedigreed rabbits, so then the tattoo in their ear will go under my rabbitry name. And all the rabbits that I currently have, I'm building, so Lilac is building up her own pedigree, so I'm starting with them, and then once she has a baby, then that rabbit has a baby. So basically when I graduate, we'll finally have a pedigreed rabbit in this line, but it's a learning line trying to get better genetics in. So she needs a boyfriend, and yeah. So I'm going into the pedigreed rabbits, and I'm also going to be getting a, hang on just one second. I'm also going to be getting a Hollow pedigreed buck soon, which I will be taking to Michigan to be a show rabbit. It will be Maple's boyfriend, so hopefully she has 1 more litter before I leave, but if not, it's completely fine. She will just get big and fat, well, not big and fat, gain some more weight and heal a little bit longer before we rebreed her. And the Holland buck that I'd be getting would not be at the correct age to keep him here to breed, and that is basically it. Once I have those rabbits, I can talk more on the price ranges. But yes, basically it just matters if they're papered, how old they are, color, and breed. And their niceness and their show quality, like if they are good enough to be shown, good enough to be a show breeder. So yeah, Rocky behind me, I just pulled him out of the colony because the girls are getting up to age for breeding and I don't need them to be bred before butcher. So he's with the other two boys in this middle cage. I wish I would have shown him or taken him to this show that I just went to see how good he is, to see if he is potential to be a show rabbit breeder, but I did not because he has a broken toe, so that is the reason why I did not take him to the show. And I would have taken the other two boys, but I didn't know that I would still have them. I literally found out that they had homes literally after I already, like weeks later after I told them what rabbits I was taking. So that is the pricings on the rabbits, what to look for in your rabbit for price ranges or what I look for. Yeah. I'm excited to get some new bloodlines in my rabbitry, get better rabbits, and sell better rabbits, and show better rabbits. So that is the way I'm going to be doing my price ranges, and yeah. Thank you for watching. See you guys in the next one.